welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about girl talk, puberty talk, the stuff that we don't want to talk about or didn't want to talk about at the time, don't want to talk about to our parents, which I don't know why not, because I talked to my mom about mine, but just stuff that you need a sister to talk to about. So I'm gonna start by saying I'm 23, and this is gonna be like a few things that I wish I would have known before turning 13, or while being 13 or 16 or whatever, right? About puberty and about these things. So number one, this is a time where you are transitioning, your emotions are transitioning, they're getting stronger. You feel like your personality is coming to you. You can have an attitude. You can turn your attitude off. You know how to lie. You know how to do these things. You know what is right from wrong. So this is a time where your emotions go crazy. And with that being said, we're going to start by saying number one is love yourself. This looks different for everybody, but love yourself. And I don't mean like, oh, let me invite my homegirls over every day so we can hang out because they give me happiness. I mean, really, really, really like do things that you enjoy. Whether that's, if you have pets, playing with your pets more than you would usually do. You can do coloring. Coloring is just therapeutic, and adults still color. So if you're a teen and you feel like coloring is for kids, it's not. You can color, watch your favorite TV shows, and really just like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I want to be my best self one day. I don't want to look like nobody. Like, don't compare yourself to people on social media. Please don't. Those people just look like their better selves. Like, every day they're just focused on looking better and being their better self. So that is what you should do. Love yourself. I'm going to add to that. Now, when I was like in middle school and in high school, I used to go in group chats with my friends all the time, and we used to just talk about nonsense, and we added a lot of drama to the conversations. I would kind of say avoid those, because that's just like, you're not going to remember that in a year, and that's just like, in the moment, you're going to go on these emotional roller coasters with your friends. Just try to ignore group chats. Like, if you could text your friends separately, I would do that. Like, because group chats are so pointless. Unless y'all, like, send in memes all day. If y'all send in memes all day, then, like, whatever, do you. But, like, they're so irrelevant. Group chats are irrelevant because you're going to get tired of it. Let's talk about serious stuff, because y'all should already know to love yourself, and your parents didn't teach you that. They're tripping. But let's move into the things that are uncomfortable to talk about, like our periods. Women, girls, everybody that has a vajayjay, we have periods. Yes. Yes, because we're able to have babies. That's why we have periods, right? Y'all should be learning this now. Whatever. When it comes down to your period, and if your mom or your auntie or your cousin didn't tell you this, you want to have a period pack. And I learned this from my mom. So basically, you'll get a mini bag. You can even get a plastic bag if you don't have like a mini makeup bag. Just literally like this size. You want to get 2 pads. And I know the women in your house have pads. Somebody has pads for you. You're going to want to put 2 pads and a tampon. If you're comfortable using tampons are really easy to put up there, and they work well too, especially if you're sports and you do sports. You want to put 2 pads and 1 tampon, an extra pair of panties, and any feminine wipes inside of your baggie, and make sure you leave it in your backpack. You can put it in a cute makeup bag, so in case your bag spills or somebody want to be in your business. But make sure you just have that on deck, because at this age, you really don't know when your period is going to come, and it's really hard to track at this age. So as long as you have those items in your backpack, when you have your period and you don't have any pads on, you can prevent yourself from like bleeding through. Yes. Also, period cramps. There's things that we can use to lower our period cramps, such as heating packs, and if you're old enough, which I feel like you are, like Advil, Midol. These help, with your period cramps if you're able to use those. But I'm just here to say my experience. My mom was there every step of the way with my period, and I had a lot of aunties, so I was able to know these things. And I think I started my period when I was at home. But listen, the best way to prevent any type of embarrassment or any type of pain when having your period, and accepting your period as your best friend, be prepared by having your items. And then also there's things like Advil, Motrin, Midol that will help with your cramps, heating packs. Okay, so that is out the way. Cool. And if there's any questions, I will answer them. When should you start dating? Never. I'm just joking. You should really start dating when you get to college, in my opinion. I mean, having a high school sweetheart is cool. Maybe your senior year of high school is cool. But stay away from these boys. They're always going to be around. Every age you touch, literally ask somebody older than you in your household, when's the last time they talked to the boyfriend that they dated when they were your age. Like, I would go to my mom and be like, Mom, who was your ex when you were 23? I mean, it's probably was my dad, but you're not going to remember these people. You're going to be so over these people by the time you get out of that school that there's going to be way pointless talking to them. Like, the only reason why you're talking to them is just to take up time. And you can take up time by finding what makes you happy. New hobbies, learning something new, learning something that you want to do in the future for college or something, So guys are always going to be around. They're like cars. Yeah, and the best way to get under a guy's skin is to ignore him. But we're talking about that later, okay? But anyways, and my last one is basically how to react to boys. So when a guy looks at you and he finds you beautiful and he's like, oh, gorgeous, you gorgeous, you gorgeous, you gorgeous, just say thank you and keep it pushing. Just say thank you and keep it pushing. You do not want to get yourself wrapped up in nothing relating to none of these guys. They're always going to be around. You're going to be in your 40s one day, and there's still going to be guys wanting to talk to you. So doing it in high school is kind of like, yo, do I want to deal with this now? It's always cool. Everybody has their own experience, and you literally learn how to do better the next time after going through these things. So I wouldn't say not to do it, but if you would prefer not to do it, that's the way to go. Like, literally, these guys, they're not your boyfriends, they are your friends. Let them think they're your boyfriend, they are your friend. Don't act different around nobody else because they want to claim you. That is your friend, okay? And I hope this gets through your brain. That is your friend. That is your friend. And yeah, so I would just say, like, when I was in middle school and high school, I just wanted to have fun and I did sports. And that's kind of how I got through it. And you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Thanks for watching this video, and comment down what I should talk about next.